So you may be wondering that what is the point where the firm should produce such that their profit is maximum, right? So we are bringing this concept here, okay, and we'll try to understand where it should produce. So what we have is, this is the quantity, okay, this is the price, this is the total revenue, total cost, and then the profit, okay. This is your marginal revenue, marginal cost, and then this is your average total cost. See this, assuming that the price of the product is same always, does not matter what is the quantity you are producing, your price is 80. So the quantity that you are producing, one quantity price is 80, total revenue is 80, right? And your total cost is assuming 151. So what I have done is, here I have brought marginal cost per unit, okay. So this is your total cost. Note that this total cost is coming from some function, okay. We are saying that there is some function from which we are getting, this is the total cost, right? So this is my total cost, this is the quantity we are producing. My average total cost is 151 by 1, okay. My marginal cost is, okay, initially what happens is, the marginal revenue is 80, additional revenue you are bringing, your marginal cost comes as your total cost, okay, minus your initial cost, okay. So note that what we have is, I have hidden one cell here also, okay, right? When you are bringing zero quantity, okay, total revenue was 0, but you had some total fixed cost. See, this total cost is 80, right? So what has happened is, your marginal cost is the increment in the cost. So from 151 minus 80, 71 is your marginal cost, right? So then you can see the later part, it is very simple. 215 minus 151, 64 is the marginal cost. So what you see is, the marginal cost keeps on reducing. Till here the marginal cost has reduced, and after that the marginal cost is increasing, right? So should we stop at the lowest marginal cost? No, okay. We will stop, if I stop at the lowest marginal cost, you will find that my profit is only 15. So how we are getting the profit? Profit is total revenue minus total cost. Total cost is fixed cost plus the variable cost, right? So initially your profit is negative 80, no revenue, 80 is the cost, so it is 0 minus 80, okay, right? Then your revenue is 80, your cost is 151, so still your profit is negative. So typically when you produce less quantity, you are having less profit, negative loss also, right? So when you are producing 4 quantity, revenue is 320, total cost is 330, still you are in loss. But the moment you produce 5th quantity, your revenue has become 400, your cost is 385, you are into profit. So this is the first time the company has come into profit. So they should not produce these quantities, the firm will be in losses. But you are increasing the quantity, you are seeing that your profit is increasing, okay. But if you are bringing the quantity to 9, okay, your revenue is 720, your cost is 635, your profit is 85. You bring additional unit, right? So your profit increases, your cost also increases, the profit remains the same, right? Now what could be the reason for this? The reason for this is that your, okay, cost increased by the same amount like your revenue increased, right? So it means that your marginal cost is same as your price, okay. So the idea that we bring is, the moment your marginal cost is equal to the price, that is the point of your maximum profit, okay. As long as the marginal cost is below, if the marginal cost is below the price, keep on producing if the marginal cost is below the price, okay. But as the price equal to marginal cost, that is your maximum profit. See here, if you produce 11th unit, your marginal cost is 91, that means your cost is 91 and you are selling it for additional price of 80, your revenue is 80, so you are suffering a loss in that production of the 11th unit, right? So see this, total revenue is 880, total cost is 806, the profit is 74. That means your profit has reduced by 11. Why? Because you are selling a product for 11 rupees loss. So that is why this 11 gap is there, right? So should you produce the 11th unit? No, I should not produce the 11th unit. I should stop in the production of the 10th unit, right? I can even produce 9th only, 10th I may not produce because the marginal cost is equal to the marginal revenue. You can produce 10, you may not produce 10 also. So this is your graph that you have. So initially your marginal cost is reducing then increasing. Okay, marginal revenue is constant, so we will focus from here this part, right? So it is reducing and increasing, this is remaining constant and this is reducing. Marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue here. This is your marginal cost is equal to average total cost. This is where your average total cost will be minimum, but the idea is not to get my average total cost as minimum. The idea is to get your profit as maximum. So the point where marginal cost cuts the marginal revenue, this is the point you should produce. Okay, that is what you are saying. It can be 9 or 10, both is, that is the idea, right? So what we say is, I have taken only those part over here. This is your marginal cost, marginal revenue. So we are saying that this is the price when the price is equal to marginal revenue. This is the quantity you should produce. 10 is the quantity you are going to produce. Don't worry about this. This is your average total cost is minimum. But I want to produce, if I can sell above the cost, I should produce at the price equal to MR. That is what we have.